Okay.
Oh.
Figure out what's on this thing.
I guess we're starting here. Hello, Baby Gang says, this is Calvin, also known as Omer, and this is my first time ever playing Inscryption. They're booting something up. Oh. Oh, it's the title screen. Okay, there it is. Okay, yeah, I don't know anything about this game. I'm coming into this as I usually do without ever looking up trailers or anything like that, so it's going to be really exciting for me to see what this is all about. But I do know that people for a while have suggested this game. I bought this a while back when it was on sale just because people have suggested it so many times, and we just never got around to it until now. Let's check out what we got here. Oh. Really interesting title screen, right? Very computerized as well. Okay, let's get into a new game of Inscryption. I'm super excited for this. Whoa. Wait. Why can't we click new game? Why can't I click new game? I've never seen that in a game before. Do I have to press continue? But we've never played before. What? What is that? Wait, is this a horror game? Another challenger. It has been ages. Perhaps you've forgotten how this game is played. Allow me to remind you, buddy, I never played this game before. Allow me to remind you. Card stuff, oh my god. Play the squirrel card, sure? Look at her hand shaking. It's like Yu-Gi-Oh! But with animals? Now play your stoat. What's a stoat? This. Stoats cost 1 blood. So it is like Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh my god! We have to sacrifice a card. An honorable dead. Play the stoat. Cute artwork for the cards. Wolves require 2 sacrifices. You don't have enough. This is like Yu-Gi-Oh! Ring the bell to end your turn and commence combat. Commence combat? What do you mean commence combat? Your stoat stands unopposed. The number on the bottom left is attack power 1. Okay. I'm guessing the other part is their defense or their health. Your stoat dealt me 1 damage. I added 1 to the scale. Okay, this is so interesting. The energy, the kind of like, I don't know, the general feeling around this. The darkness that surrounds us. Just the eyes poking out of the darkness too. There is a warm light shining on the table, but like the warm light is almost feels like at the same time very like, it doesn't feel cozy, right? It feels more like tense. Because of the eyes staring out at us as well. It feels like the rest of the world doesn't even exist at this moment. Such an interesting environment to start off this stuff with as well. You win if you tip my side all the way down. That's a pretty cool concept. What is that? Who are you? Like this. My turn. Coyote. Your stoat stands in the way of my coyote. Should we be doing a voice for this as well? My coyote dealt 2 damage to your stoat. That means your stoat's health is 2 less. If a creature's health reaches 0, it dies, I imagine. It's your turn again. So, okay, we're shaking, man. We're shaking. So wait, you may draw from your deck, or you may draw a squirrel. So if you draw from our deck... River Snapper? How reckless of you. Why is that reckless? Oh my god, we like look at our hand like this as well. So they have like a card over there that is a coyote. By the way, very intuitive the way you can look at the field and stuff like this too. All we need is something with 1 health. And this has 6 health, so this is a good defense as well, by the way. Oh, we need sacrifice? Oh, we can't summon anything else. We can't summon a damn thing. That's why it's yeah, we can't. We need two blood sacrifices. But we can destroy that. Because you are learning, I will pass. And a squirrel is like fodder, I guess, in some ways. Because, yeah, it has 1 health. Can we sacrifice on the same turn that we summon the squirrel? No, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well, we did anyway. Okay. So now can we summon the river snapper? Man, this looks like it could be really fun. The eyes in the distance are so scary, man. They're so scary just looking down at us here. I'm gonna summon the squirrel. Or sorry, the river snapper. Its suffering was real, but you will see it again. Sorry if I didn't see that text there, guys. I was just so focusing on summoning the cards. I'll make sure to always read the top. And then... So can we summon more than one in one turn? We can. Interesting, okay. And we do more damage there as well. This could be really fun. I think I could be so excited about this. So we have the squirrel again. Let's summon another squirrel. And then can we summon a wolf and then sacrifice the squirrel and the squirrel? So you can summon as much as you want in one turn. It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh rules where you have to wait. Double the damage. Did we do it? You won this match. They won't all be so easy. Man, the energy of this is oppressive. It feels so weird. No wonder our character's shaking. Let me recall your story. Oh, yes. You were lost deep in the forest. A single path revealed itself. Man, the presentation of this game is insanely good. Insanely cool. Two denizens of the forest approached you tentatively. So do we choose which one we flip? The undying cat. Sacrificing the poor beast does not kill it. Very cool. So they have special effects. Caustic adder. Damage from its poison bite is always lethal. So it always kills no matter what. That's a really cool concept. Only one may grace your paltry deck. So we have to choose which cards. That's so cool. We can choose which card we want. The cat. Another creature joins your caravan. I'm thinking of potential sacrifices and getting as much things out in the field at once. Some of the creatures of the forest seem willing to follow you. So we're making our deck this way? That's so fun. Again, look at this presentation. It's warm, but as I said, there's an oppressive feeling as well. The warmth in the center with the oppressive feeling all around. You came across an abandoned sack. You found a squirrel in a bottle. Break in case of emergency. You have a second. Another useful implement will allow you to tip the scales with. 3 is as much as you can carry. Okay. You were ambushed while crossing the rough terrain. The music here is fantastic too. Again, there's like a quiet, like subdued feeling to it. But there's like a real mystery to it too, right? It's like kind of like off-putting, but in a really amazing way. You were ambushed while crossing some rough terrain. You sacrificed me while I was sleeping. It was the right play. I get it. Wait, they can what? You'll help me take your turn? Play along for now. Sure? You may see my moves ahead of you. Now see my moves ahead of time? How's that work? Like this? Oh, break in case of emergency if we need a squirrel? That's interesting, okay. So do we have the boulder out in the field right now? So if we can summon the Soat. Wait. So you need a sacrifice, so we need to summon a squirrel. So the boulder's not ours? I guess. Are there just obstacles in the way on the field, maybe? Need to remind you what? The cat also needs a sacrifice. I didn't realize that as well, so... So it looks like there are obstacles on the field as well. Mind the ambitious wolf cub. It ages swiftly. I'll take another squirrel if I'm being honest with you. We have to prep the field, right? Don't we? We have to prep the field. And then I might summon the cat here as well. Have that down there too. We could summon the snapper right now, but I want to keep this maybe the stoat on the field as well. The wolf ages swiftly here. The airborne bat flies over creatures to attack directly. My bat flew right over your cat. So we have a wolf of our own here as well, which we can use to sacrifice 2 things here as well. We probably should have taken a squirrel so we could summon the river snapper. Honestly, I don't. Should we? But the stoat said, asked us if we wanted to help him, though. You know. But then if we don't sacrifice him this turn, like what will? I'm not sure if that's what he wants. If the stoat wants us to stay alive or what's happening here. But I think the river snapper is probably the best option here, actually. Oh, they said something bad there as well, didn't they? Oh, no. At least we have that down as well, but still, though. And the back can go overhead as well. We need to lay the groundwork with another squirrel as well. Like, they're doing so well against us. Did I make a mistake by doing that as well with the stoat? You might have won. You've lost. Oh man, I lost my first game. Come on. Using this as a learning opportunity, maybe the only way to mitigate my disappointment. True. Oh my god. It's gonna be fun though. Get up from the table. What? Fetch my candlestick from the top of the barrel. Wait, we can move around? From the top of the barrel beside the door. We can move around? Oh, it's like in... Oh, but look at... This environment's really, really cool, but look at this over there as well. It's like moving in Danganronpa style. Bring it here. What's this though? Okay. And what's this? It's a safe. Do we have to find the safe code? You'd assume so, right? Little soldiers on the floor as well. Empty space there as well. Clock that I imagine these are going to be stuff we're going to be utilizing later. Why are you so scary? What's that light? Is that lightning? Oh god. I'm sorry, do you want me to give it to you this way? Now sit back down. You were so scary. Let me explain something to you. This was one of the 2 mistakes you can make here. What? If you make another, I must sack. What mistake? Losing the game? Now, where were we? So we can't lose the games. We choose more cards for our deck, I guess. Young wolf cub grows into a wolf after a single turn. That's awesome. That's such a cool idea. Baby dragon style. The meek sparrow, an inexpensive and feeble flying creature that can attack the people directly. I actually think I might take that then. I think that might not be a bad idea. So we can attack them directly, even over terrain. But then a full wolf cub would be great too. Having a bit of extra damage with us as well, you know what I mean? As a wolf cub. Oh, let's see. I love the UI here. Both, it's very good. But see, this wolf cub has to survive a turn on the field. So I actually think I might want to go with the sparrow. Not that it's a bad thing, by the way. You can use and you can protect your cards like that in Yu-Gi-Oh. So I'm thinking Yu-Gi-Oh terms, you can protect your cards like that as well. You stumbled into the some strange stones in the mist. You're compelled to choose a worthy sacrifice, one that will be lost forever. The sparrow. The cat is good, though. I like the cat a lot. You looked upon your menagerie and selected a healthy host. Wait, what? Okay. What are we even doing here with this? What an honor. The stoat wanted it. So now the stoat can fly? The soul of the sparrow now lives in the stoat. So he can fly, it gets their power, so you can sacrifice cards to give them powers as well. Again, I love this way that they're presenting this. Another battle? Please. Oh god. Behold my totem inscribes my canine cards with airborne sigil. Oh my god, it's like field effects. Oh god, what do we have? We have to start with a squirrel, as always, right? And then we can do the cat, I guess. And oh god. My totem granted my coyote the power of flight so he can just attack us directly. Jesus Christ, wait, what? Wait, hold on a second. What are we supposed to do with that? We need the wolf on the field as soon as possible. Oh no, we need to be directly in front of it? What, wait, that's so quick! Oh no. What the hell? That was, what the hell? What the hell just happened? That was so quick. Oh my freaking god, you aren't dead yet. This isn't purgatory. What the hell? The eyes in the freaking darkness. Though you may think of it that way. Before you expire, I must ask you a favor. I would like a memento? Your very own death card. It's quite plain at the moment, isn't it? We'll work together to amend that. I want this to be a perfect memento of you. What? We can put them to good use. Please choose a card to draw the cost from. We only have the wolf. A cost of 2 blood from the wolf. And another, this time I will use its power and health number. So we create a 1 power and 6 health from the river snapper. Now choose a card to extract its the sigil, so like the power it has, so the cat. That's it. So it's making like a death card, so we name the card as well. What the hell? This feeling is so weird. I can just feel his eyes still looking at me. It's so crazy. Let's just keep it simple for now and call it death. There is now one final matter. The portrait? What? Like this dude just drags us into this room and just takes a picture of us before we die? You do not need to oh, thanks. What the hell have I just witnessed? What the hell have I just seen? Here we go again. Wait, is this like another Perhaps this time? Perhaps you can understand bones. Opossum. Resourceful opossum costs 2 bones. So bones is a new mechanic. You gain a bone when one of your creatures perishes for any reason. That's pretty sick. We are shivering, by the way. We need more bones. So that's a death there, so that's a bone. From death, you're a creature, you've gained a bone. So we should probably be doing a voice for this guy now. I might start doing a voice for this guy just because, like, it's very clear that this is some sort of, like, crazy freaking entity. Is this like a roguelike? From the death of your creature, you've gained a bone. You will not lose this until it's spent, or the battle ends. So we can attack directly. The Rattler. And they can attack us to, oh my god, the damage. Squirrel, right? It's always the best bet. But now we can't sacrifice yet anyway. Man, I just need to get better at strategy in this. Like, he's already got us. Like, what am I supposed to do here? We can summon the wolf right away if you take out another squirrel. And we can then summon the opossum. And then... That's something good at least. Okay. Put it as fodder here so he can't attack us directly, right? I'm gonna start attacking. Yeah, a little bit of fodder. Keep putting that fodder down. This is also like just coming from like any Yu-Gi-Oh tactic I have. Okay, did we win? What are you now brutal to me? He's so freaking scary. You dealt more damage than you needed to win. Oh, like overkill? However, in my game, such feats are rewarded. To be precise, it's a tooth to keep from each extra damage dealt. The trapper may be interested in your spoils, the trapper. So do we start from the start again? Oh. I forgot your figurine. Get up and fetch it for me. So we have to move again. This presentation is like so incredible because again, as I said, it's already fun. It's so fun, but it's beside the safe. But it's also like, again, as I said, there's an oppressive feeling to this. There's a feeling of feeling trapped. But at the same time, too, there's so much intrigue. I want to know what's happening next. So this safe is over here. Always to get more figurines. Is there a limit to what figurines we can get? Let us continue. So we can flip this. The nefarious rattler, a brittle creature once past its monstrous fangs. So it has good damage, but it has like not very good defense. Unlikable cockroach. It returns to your hand after dying. I love that concept. But summoning it would be very difficult. It also has a death thing here as well, which means that it probably will, you know, it will kill something if it touches it. The meager coyote, what did you expect from only 4 bones? I think the cockroach is what I'd look for. I think the cockroach would be the best option. I'm free to get up again. To keep your blood flowing so we can get up whenever we want. I'm not tired, you may stand whenever the map is unrolled. Sure. It allows me to plan your next encounter. So he's like playing a game with us. Obviously he's playing a game with us, but like... But do keep your hands on my possessions. Sure, what... Why can't... It's so scary. Wait. It's like a game itself. Of course. Yeah, and the movement's also really interesting too. At first I was a little bit worried about how this is going to work, but... Mighty Leap. A card bearing this sigil will block an opposing creature bearing the airborne sigil. Oh, some information. Bifurcated strike. A card bearing the sigil will strike each opposing space, left and right, and the space across from it. So it's all the different symbols you can have as well. Okay. Look at all these different symbols. Jesus Christ. Ants? But sorry, I'm not going through this as I'm kind of being like, oh, like whatever. It's just I think we're gonna we can go up and look at these as well at some point as well. Unkillable, when a card bearing the sigil of repair, which is a copy of its created in your hand. Oh, that's unkillable, not poisonous. Okay. Waterborne, a card bearing the sigil. Yeah, we're not gonna read all this now, but like I'm sure we'll have use for it as well. The black goat is bleeding, yields 3 blood if you can ignore the bleeding. You get 3 blood, so it actually acts as a sacrifice of 3 blood? Is that what we're saying? A gust from this may lift your creature into the air, if only for a turn. Some bone tokens for a rainy night. Oh, we can only choose 1? So this would be good for a sacrifice. This would be good to get our cards back in our hand, I'm guessing? No, sorry, they'll attack it as if they're airborne. Your creatures will attack as though they have been airborne sigil this turn. That is really good. That is really... This seems like a roguelike, by the way. That is really good. You will immediately gain 4 bones. That's also good as well for like a sacrifice as well, right? To summon our creatures, but I think we can get that done. You can sacrifice guys instantly with this card. In fact, you could sacrifice... Yeah. I'm going with this. I love the idea of this. Feeling overburdened with the full 3 items you've carried on. So we're gonna have to use them, I guess, as well, right? Which is what we should do. He's completely insane. You see that, right? No care for the rules. Pathetic. Really. Enough. Only keeps me around to watch me suffer. Wait, like, so this card is like... I thought we were like hallucinating. Are you actually like a real thing? So we'll start with this as always. We'll go a bit of a stoat. Should I use my... Because it says you can only carry some items at one point back on the board. So should I use my stuff here? Like, should I use this to gain a squirrel? I think so, right? For sure. We could summon the wolf, but... What does this do? You will place this weight on the scales. Oh, so we can literally, like, if we wanted to maybe win easier, I guess. We could summon the wolf right away, but I'm kind of like liking this as well. So they can attack over us, which is very devastating. Do a squirrel. I actually love this gameplay, man. The music's beautiful too. Some really gorgeous really gorgeous music as well. It might just be a roguelike. Me, still this late into the game. It must be a roguelike. Were we checking our nails? Okay. Okay. That's good, that's good. We're tipping the scales a little bit. Squirrel first, because whatever we draw, we can sacrifice then as well for something else. Let's go again. Because like just like a roguelike, we get better, I guess, over time. Oh, cockroach. But we need bones. Good stuff. Okay. This is so fun. And again, as I said, the environments are fantastic. The energy of this room is fantastic. He's terrifying, right? It feels like we're trapped in a game with a gun to our head almost, you know? It's really, really fantastic what's happening here. Oh, I love doing this, picking cards. The Venerable Alpha, its courage emboldens the creatures that stand beside it. Okay. And we can learn more about that symbol as well if we wanted to, I guess. River Snapper, Stalwart Snapper, it's a good card. It's a good card. It's like an angel card. Death. This is our card. Honestly, I think we take our card, right? When this card bearing the sigil sacrifice does not perish, creature adjacent to the card bearing the sigil gains 1 power. Oh, that's also cool. But I think maybe taking our card is not a bad idea. So we choose which way to go. There's a campfire and there's also this too. So we can choose. What's this? This is a backpack. So another item, I guess. Ah, I might actually choose to take the bones. This is so fun. I'm amazed by, like, I'm having such a good time. I'm having such a good time. There's a way out for both of us. It's somewhere in this foul cabin. Be silent or I will tear you to shreds. This is some music, man. It's so scary. And we have our death card as well. I guess we have to start with a squirrel as always. I mean, what's kind of good about this is like starting with, we can start with the squirrel. And then we can summon our stoat. So he's saying like, hey, there's a way out for us, buddy. This spot. Do you want me to change it? Is that not good? Oh, because there's an enemy right here. But you won't die in the first round for sure. Porcupine. Oh god. More squirrel. So we have this as well. So what's in our hand again? Death and a wolf. We can summon the wolf like right now, which actually would be the best bet. So we can only, if we lose twice, or we can like, or I can summon the wolf and like attack directly, or I can summon death, and that would defend against the coyote, and also we could attack the coyote as well. I just hate sacrificing the stoat, but I feel like you have to, right? You can't just. So which position do we think is best? I think maybe versus the coyote, right? And then we can just go in for an attack there as well. Yeah, we might have lost there. Oh no, not yet. Squirrel. And then summon the owl wolf. But they won't be sacrificed, right? That's the whole thing. Yes. So we can still have our card out here as well. That's good, but we might have lost. Oh, no, we haven't. Squirreled for fodder. Squirrel for fodder. Squirrel for fodder. We got you now. Bit of fodder. Lovely stuff. Okay, okay, we won that again. This is exhilarating. I'm having such excitement. So what's this? There's carrots here and there's blood here. What's this? Okay, let's go this way and see what this is. Yes, love this. The flighty elk. It moves after attacking. Okay. You can, after you attack, you can move it forward. Wait, so we can move our cards forward? I should be doing that more, guys, shouldn't I guess. The meddlesome bat. I guess maybe we can't. A meddlesome bat, a minor terror that can fly over and attack directly, which is cool. And then the reviled skunk. Its stench reduces the strength of its enemy. Okay, let's see what the more detailed. This creature opposing card bears a sigil, loses 1 power. So any one that's opposing us will lose an attack power. This one here, it can attack directly. And this one here, at the end of the owner's turn, a card bearing the sigil will move into the direction inscribed in the sigil. I think that might be a little bit complicated. Or no, maybe not. I think this wouldn't be a bad option. Yeah. So we choose this or the what is this? Let's see what this is, so we know what it is. Oh, to infuse a card. Oh, bullfrog, you're so cute. So this stops airborne sigil, which I want that. This here perishes. It goes back to our hand, so we can give a card that power. So if I go and choose this. Oh. I mean, sure if you want it. So we can have him return back to our hand whenever we need, which, you know, not bad. It takes the edge off sacrificing him, right? Oh, here we go again. And this time he gets to do this stuff as well. But if we can get the bullfrog. Are you? He usually doesn't even bother teaching about bones. All right, here's a tip. I saw a past victim writing a passcode in the rule book. A passcode, so we can check for a passcode. So maybe in between this we can look at the rule book. So as always, putting on a squirrel first. Then the stoat, who will return to our hand after this is done as well. The wolf cub, who will grow into a bigger thing as well. Squirrel again. Oh. Yeah, get rid of him. Squirrel again. And then should we so we can get the elk does good damage. I think elk is not a bad idea. The elk can get rid of these guys like right away, but they're not going to be directly in front of the line anyway. Right? Should we try that? Death is pretty great. Like the death card is fantastic. Actually, if we sacrifice the squirrel and him again, I actually think this could work out well for us. Oh god. Wait, that quickly? Again? Man, that battle happens so quickly all the time. How disappointing. Is that a bear trap? What the hell is that? Wait, can we check the passcode if we get out of here? You were stopped along the way by a trapper looking to liquidate his pelts. There was something uncanny about his appearance, but you were quickly distracted by his wares. What the hell? The mask? Care to look at my pelts? He has a kind of like a country vibe to him. I think we can go with a country voice for this guy. Take a pelt free of charge. A rabbit pelt? Sure. See the quality? Wait. So we can take this one? Oh my god. You're leaving already? No, I didn't mean to. No. Please consider me pelts. Also, we have to choose a pelt, a rabbit pelt, a wolf pelt. What's to stop us from, like, what's the difference? Golden pelt? Okay. Is that good? Thanks for your business. The man assured you of his value of pelts. They appear to be useless in a fight, but he mentioned that the trader further down the path will reward you for them. Okay, so we take as much pelts as we can then. The energy of this place is incredible. Like this whole, like what they're accomplishing here, just with such a kind of, again, as we said, like a smaller space, right? It's so great. Like we're just in this cabin, but the way that they made this, as I said, it's a mystery. It's oppressive. There's a mystery to this place, though. It's like it's equal parts like I want to like hide, and equal parts I want to know more. It's so good. Is this the rule book? 273. 273 clockwise. Is that the Oni code? .273. What was that? Okay, that's kind of weird. 273 clockwise on C. 273 on C. So is that not here? The safe, maybe? So if we do this. No, maybe I got this wrong. Let me see what this said again. 273. Maybe it's not that then. 273. That's the code. A passcode? Is that for something else? What could the passcode be for? Don't look at me, buddy. Don't look at me. I'm looking for stuff. Unless it's here? Ah, it's probably here. Yeah, that makes more sense. With 273. No. 273. That does. I would think it would be a clock, right? 273. Oh, I'm an idiot. It's not the arrow we have to line it up with. It's clear. Look at these things here. That's clearly what it is. There. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay. Oh, a stink bug. Oh, you talk as well?
I wasn't sure if I would ever escape that iron crypt.
The crypt?
Is the stoat around? The stunted wolf? This madness must end.
So they're all being affected by this as well? Put that away? What do you mean put that away? Is he still looking at us from over there? What's this though? Did we have a key as well? For maybe over here? So like all these cards seem to be like in trouble too? Oh no. There's more puzzles here for sure. What is the meaning behind this? I guess we'll probably get more hints as we're going forward, maybe? He's so scary. I'm just looking. I'm just looking. I'm just hanging out. Like, what else could you do with this? It says 0 out of 5. So, oh no, I understand what it is. It's, oh, okay, okay. Two out of 5 are right. So, it's not that one. Now that's right. 3 out of 5 are right. Wait. Does it just put them here? What? That's what it is? Okay. I forgot that I had put that there very well. You man at your deck, and I'll deal you one every so often. Skink. So, my thing with this puzzle here, the reason like I got it, I guess, is because I thought it was one of those things where like it's like when you activate it, it tells you which one is like how many is right and how many is wrong. You know, like when you're doing, you know, like the soda challenge where you just get the soda and it's like you have 2 right. And I thought that what I was doing, but it's like no, like it's just like put them all in order. I wonder if we can do the same thing here. Like I don't know the meaning behind this. That's 1 out of 5. Well, oh, maybe we have to get. Wait. Do you have to cover up all the paws, maybe? No, it doesn't seem to be right. Because we can't bring this down. Anything right there? So that's 1 right, so... So maybe it is like showing you which one is how many. That's 4? Oh no, it is that. Okay, it is that. Cool. The worker ant. Formidable creatures, those ants. Very well. I'll add them to your deck and make them available for future challenges. The worker ant and the queen. Very cool. Okay, I'll take that. What a cool addition. I got more cards, sir. You're so scary. What the hell? Let's keep going. Oh, it's another sacrifice. The choice is yours. So we have to sacrifice a card. I love these little guys that talk, the cards that talk. I thought we were hallucinating at first. What does the ant queen do? When card bearing decision is played, an ant is... That is so sick. Weevil Underwood style. When a card bearing decision will be struck, a tail is created in its place and the card bearing decision moves... What? Well, that power is great, right? That power is really cool. Do you want this power? Well, wouldn't that be great to give that to like a character with like a lot of defense? A lot of defense? So then every time they're struck, we create like a new identical version of them? Like, or not identical version, like maybe just like a token? Or do we or should we give it to these cards here? Because I'm thinking we give it to Death, but they already have a sigil, right? So maybe we give it to good old Marvelous here, maybe to power up these cards, because I think these cards are always going to be with us, it seems. No. I didn't mean to sacrifice it. No. Last save 1 minute ago. Can I back out? I didn't mean as a sacrifice. Continue. I did not want to sacrifice, guys. I did not want to sacrifice. I'll just be completely real with you. Maybe that defeats the purpose, but I just made a mistake. I made a misclick. Okay? That's different. I hope you guys understand. I won't be doing that for the game. I want to make that clear. And then we can... I just made a mistake there for sure. That's my bad. Sorry about that, guys. Again, I want to make it clear. Not that it matters, because it's obviously it's a game, but like that was just like not me making a decision that I went back on. It was more just me misclicking, so that's why I went back and just decided to do something different. I will not be doing that for this game. I swear, I promise. We will not be going back and doing stuff. I just definitely misclicked. That's all. Empower me. Yeah. Apologies about that, guys. Is this like a final boss of some kind? Oh god. Look at this! Oh god. Jesus Christ, the ground's shaking. The trees seem to close in around you as a chill mist descended. This music, man, it's so... Again, the word oppressive keeps coming up, right? In the distance you could hear the clinking of metal on stone, like a blacksmith. A hobbled figure stood in your path. Hobbled figure. Oh my god, who's... What the hell is that? Oh, it was the prospector. Oh no. The prospector? You again, indeed. Our friend freed me. Well, I basically told them how to do it. I love this little relationship here. You got a plan? We have. Another friend here. You've got to be... I wouldn't call him a friend, but I suppose we are in deep in this time. Look, that's so scary, guys. The prospector. So I guess we have to start always with a squirrel. I always start with a squirrel, right? I'm very scared. Stink bug. Should we summon stink? No, we need bones. Stoat is always a good thing to start off with. Total misplay? That's not good? Oh god. Oh god. Can we like use one of our powers here? Probably a good idea, right? Stinkulatron 5000. Back in the game, okay. We can use the elk to sacrifice now if we wanted to, right? Wait, so what happens if we, like... What are power-ups do we have? We can make our characters attack directly. Oh, let's just go for it. They can't destroy us in one turn anyway. Well, they could do with the stink bug, but they can't really. This environment's so cool as well. Okay. Here we go. Let's go with squirrel. And let's summon elk. You're going back to my hand anyway, don't worry. You're going back to my hand. Pack mule. Didn't I get to mention overkill damage? Excess damage is not wasted. It carries over to the card. Oh, that's so cool. The mangled corpse of its victim. Lucky for you. The prospector's terrifying. Fleeing will not save you. Okay, so we're gonna summon the stoat again. Wait, should we like? Can we? Can we use this to like use our power-ups to attack directly? Should we use all our abilities now, or is this something you should save? Like if I use this right now, can everyone attack just directly now? Oh wait, so we have to do it twice, it seems. Okay, one light went out. Hope you didn't think it was that easy. This design is so cool of the prospector. There's gold in them cards. bones. What? How did... Wait, what? How did you do that? That's not fair. I've struck gold. How's that fair? What am I supposed to do now? What can I do with that though then? What am I supposed to do? What? What can I do with the gold nuggets? Do they like... Oh, I thought I had a 1. What if we use our ability? Because we have bones as well. What if we use our ability? To use this and then weigh down the thing. I don't know. I really don't know. Do we just end our turn? Do I do a fake attack? Get him. Oh, he can destroy them. Okay, that's nicer to know, I guess. But now we're in trouble because like we have to like create this here as well. I'm gonna put the stoat down. We'll survive for 1 turn. Keep me alive. I'll try my best. Another squirrel, but this boy won't survive the winter. So it's just a way to stop us from doing anything for a bit. They have a distinct advantage with that stuff as well. Wolf pelt. What does wolf pelt do again? Just as like... I don't know. What does wolf pelt do? Is it power up again? I completely forgot, guys. That's my bad. So I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna put the squirrel there as well. We probably should have saved our power ups as well. They have so much on their field as well. The wolf as well. Oh my god, I should have saved it. Because I thought we can get one with the bones in it as well. Oh no. We need to summon that wolf as soon as possible. Yeah, I'm sure. Okay. Okay. We can summon the wolf, like, right away, right? But does that mean we're gonna die after this interaction if the wolf attacks and that stuff as well? What happens if I weigh it down? Hold on a second. What happens if I use this ability? Oh, God, what? It only weighs it down a little bit. Well earned point of damage. I didn't think you'd really do it. That's brutal. But does this poison work the both ways if we attack it now? It's fine. Okay. We need a squirrel. We need a squirrel for sure. And then we need to use the stoat. We used our own tooth. Bad play? Oh, because we'll get destroyed one turn. But no, but we can do some damage and can go right back to our hand. Yeah, do some damage and it goes right back to our hand. We have 1 more squirrel left. That's something. That's something. Rabbit pelt? Oh! Dang nabbit my mule! This is tense. This is tense as heck. So we have death now as well, so can we... Is it possible to sacrifice? Well, we have enough to make a sacrifice of bones, but can you sacrifice a rabbit pelt? Can you sacrifice a rabbit pelt? You cannot. You cannot. So, the wolf cub for stout, maybe? Stout? Or could we just, is it possible we can end this? But I'm worried because again, we could summon the rattler. There's no movement for that. Can we somehow lift this up? Okay. Okay, that's such a cool design. Did I do good? Allow me to light your candles once more. I won't be killing you quite yet. Okay. Your first while to overcome a boss, so we beat a boss. Okay, okay. As a reward, you are granted an opportunity to select a rare That's so sick. Battle City rules. Choose carefully. So what do we have here? Ooh. This level of brute strength needs no explanation. It is powerful before. And we could get 4. We could definitely get 4 at some point. Gek. Perhaps you can find a use for it. Why would you find... Oh, just quick summon or something? Prudent rat. Never doubt the utility of a well-stocked pack. Hold on here. What did it do? When this card-bearing decision is played, you will receive a random item as long as your pack is not full. That is awesome. Pack rat sounds amazing. Now, you can't deny the absolute, like, you know, brute strength of a really powerful card, right? You can't deny that. But also, I feel like having that extra item would be incredible. Because if we're in, because an item could be the difference between winning or losing sometimes. Right? But I'm thinking that with this character, Uriuli, like 7 health and 7 damage. We face nothing in this game that has like yeah, that's the thing. Because look, here's my thought process. Uriuli, if we have this card and we summon this card, I feel like the game's over. Right? If we're able to summon Uriuli, the game is over. Pakra, if we play it, we get a random item each time as well. And it's only 2. But that item, that's chance. I'm going to pick the really cool card. Why not? Why not? Why not? With the sound of the prospector's pickaxe still ringing in your ears, you carried onwards. New environment, very cool. The rank smell of rot and mold permeated the humid air. Every step forward was answered by some nearby slip or slither. You tread cautiously into the wetlands. So, can I save the game here? Oh, like, so the last save was 31 seconds ago. So if I go start screen, it like saves my game then in there like that, I guess. Because we're gonna end the first video here, guys, of Inscryption. And if you guys want to see more, please let me know. It's one of those things where I keep trying out games because I want to see what you guys are into and what like I'm into as well. And like, this is incredible. This is so good. Like, I adore the way that this card game... That, again, I don't really play card games that often. Like, I play Yu-Gi-Oh! But I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! I collect Yu-Gi-Oh! More than play it nowadays. But I used to, like, play Yu-Gi-Oh! All the time growing up, ever since I was a wee baby. And I love Yu-Gi-Oh! It's one of my favorite things in the world. But, like, also, like, that's... You can't just obviously apply Yu-Gi-Oh! To everything. But for me, that's, like, a really cool... thing is, like, having like, and even, like, one of my favorite things about, like, any type of, like, video game... Like, I love the Final Fantasy Rebirth card stuff, you know what I mean? I love the Trails of Cold Steel card games. I love those things because they're so fun. And, like, I think it's one of those things where, like, I can't believe I haven't sought out a card game to play other than the Yu-Gi-Oh games I bought. I have a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh games. That's probably why I haven't sought out a card game, because I already have the Yu-Gi-Oh games to play. But like, I can't believe I haven't sought out like a card game other than that to play, because like playing this is exhilarating. It's the exact type of fun I feel like the fun I felt like for years when playing Yu-Gi-Oh, which is like that feeling of like strategy and like, if I do this now, I'll put this card in the field to be fodder. And again, we don't always get it right, but it's really, really fun to use. Oh, if I play that now, then I can't sacrifice that later. If I play this now, I can't summon that later. Oh, he's going to do this now, I better do this now. That type of stuff is like super, super fun. But also at the same time too, when it comes to like the elements that goes in with like the feeling behind this game, it makes this fun game panic-inducing too. My heart was pounding at the end there, thinking if I was going to win this battle or not, because we have like this thing where, yes, it seems like a roguelike. When you die, it seems like maybe you gain like a new card or something and you go on, and that's what I'm guessing happens. And that's why continue seems to be a thing, because we already died beforehand maybe, and that's why new game really isn't like a thing. But like, I do love the oppressive, I not love it, but like, you know what I mean? I love that there is like thing in the game where like there's this feeling of constant fear and oppressiveness over this thing that's in front of us, this person that's staring at us, putting on these different masks, almost telling their own story like a demented dungeon master. It's really, really well done. And like, that's why, like, you know, in the last stage of that boss battle, I remember I felt like this like fear of losing, and this fear of of the fear of like dying in this game. And at that point I was like, okay, this is like, because I already was having fun, but I was like, okay, this is awesome. This is so good. Because the environments are already cool. The music is already really well done. The location we're in, as I said, it has like this dark and like scary feeling to it, but also mysterious feeling. I want to know more about this location around us. The person standing in front of us has the scariest eyes you could ever see. But again, still, I'm like intrigued. I'm like, I want to know more about you, but at the same time too, I want to leave here. It seems like there is like this thing where they are like trapped. We are trapped here, and also the cards are trapped here. And they're like playing this game with us. That is kind of like a choose your own adventure with cards. Like in a way, it's like, oh, go this way, or like you hear the rustling of the trees, and you hear the blacksmith's. It wasn't the blacksmith, by the way. It was actually the prospector. You hear the prospector's pickaxe in the distance and stuff like this too. Really well written, descriptive stuff. So it is kind of like they're telling a story whilst we're also playing this game as well, and playing with these cards. I had such a great time with this. This was so freaking good. Yeah, as I said, I love the actual card playing. I love the picking of the cards. I love like powering up cards. I love like strategically picking which cards you want to use. And in a way, again, I keep calling back to being a Yu-Gi-Oh fan. When you're like an adult playing Yu-Gi-Oh, you have to like pick the absolute best cards, or else you're going to lose at tournaments. Right? You can go there for fun. That's what I would always do. I would go to tournaments for fun, because like, again, people might be people might just say, Calvin, you weren't very good at Yu-Gi-Oh. But for me, it's like at a certain point, yes, Yu-Gi-Oh always became a very meta game where like it's about summoning the best cards as quick as possible in like the first 2 turns, right? And that's just not fun for me, right? But what I like about this is that this makes me feel like I did feel like when I was playing Yu-Gi-Oh as a kid, which is I look at a card and I go, oh, I'd love to add that to my deck. Put it in my deck, and like, yeah, it might not be the best strategy in the world, might be the most perfect thing, but you can find a way to use it with the other cards as well. Because old Yu-Gi-Oh had a synergy where like you could have a mismatch of a deck of like so many different things and still make it work. But nowadays it's one of those things where it has to be on theme, it has to be all this stuff too. So like when I looked at those cards in the end, like where the pack rat or the Yuri, while it was a tough decision, it was also a fun decision to be like, oh, do I want this or do I want that? If I felt like I was at the table with all my cards going, okay, maybe I'll add this, I'll put this there, I'll put that there. But what's so different about this as well, as we said, is that while I'm having fun, they're doing a really good job at making this a very scary situation, a very oppressive situation. It feels like I am trapped. But that doesn't change. It's the same thing with a horror game, right? It's like I can have so much fun playing. My favorite horror game of all time is Resident Evil Remake. When I played the game originally, I was terrified, but that doesn't mean that terror isn't fun, right? Same with this game. I am having such a blast, but I'm also having fun even within the moments of like pure fear and like anxiety, because I understand that like with games that like, you can play games for fun. You can play games for any reason you want, right? I know when people say that games should be fun, it's like, yes, for you, 110%. And I love games that are fun. I love games that are terrifying. I love games that are sad. I love games that are happy. I like games making me feel things. And that fact that I'm playing this game, playing all my cards, and I feel at any point like I am in danger at all times, and there's this person watching me at all times, it is something that in the moment you just feel this kind of like your heart's pounding. But then once you get out of that and you survive a duel, you survive a boss, or like we did there's this feeling of like, oh my God, I did it. Oh my God, I did it. But that fear never leaves because this guy is standing right above us with his candles in his eyes and changing his faces, which again, love the changing of the faces, love the designs, love he only shows us when he's like, is changing his faces as well. The part where he killed us and put us in like the purgatory thing and like took our picture, so interesting and such like a, for like the, you know, it feels very icky. It's like it makes your skin crawl. It's like, oh my God, he's taking a picture of me after I died. But that's the whole point. It seems like this is supposed to be a very like unnerving feeling. This darkness that surrounds the warmth of like the single lights in the middle. It's supposed to be unnerving. The what's outside. We don't know what's outside. Where am I? We don't know exactly where we are. And then we also have the card stuff involved too with the stout and the other card as well. Was it the stink bug? I loved it. Like at first I thought it was like a hallucination or maybe it was like breaking the fourth wall type of tutorial thing. But it turns out they actually are characters themselves who are like involved with the story too, who also feel like they're trapped and are trying to escape also. I think it's a really interesting idea that like we are like trapped within this world playing this game and our only friends and our only pals that are kind of helping us are this like really wily stout and a kind of like comedically, you know, energetic stink bug. You know, it's like these are our only pals here. And I actually think it's done really well. Where that isolation that we feel like across the table from this guy still stays intact, while also at the same time too, we have this kind of like relief where it's like, okay, at least I have these cards in front of me talking to me. There's someone talking to us. And I don't know who came up, like if this is made by one singular person or if it was made by a team, but whoever came up with the idea to have the cards talk to you as well, it adds a moment of levity and like a feeling of lack of isolation and an actual camaraderie that you kind of need in a game like this when it's a game that is so oppressive intentionally so, and isolating intentionally so, where we feel like we are like our odds all the time with this character across from us and fearful of the character across from us. To have these little cards, you know, talk to us every once in a while and have even him like talk back to him like, hey, quiet you. He's aware of them, and that's what makes him so scary. He's aware of us like poking around the house and picking up cards from his different shelves in his safe and stuff like that. He's aware of us talking to these cards, but he's kind of letting it happen. It's almost like he wants his journey to go on in some weird fashion. I don't know. As I said, the music's great. The environments are fantastic. The gameplay actually itself is really, really great. The character design of like the different masks that he wears are terrifying. As I said, fearful, interesting, mysterious, all those things that go in between as well. Oppressive. It's fun. It's funny at times. It's charming at times as well. It's already a thing where like I cannot wait to play more of this. You know what I mean? So yeah. Hopefully you guys will like this as well. Hopefully you guys will, because I'm really, really enjoying it also. I'm having such a good time with this. It's really fantastic. It really is. And it looks like we're going to have to try and find a way and escape this whole situation. But if you enjoyed these videos, guys, thank you so much. And you should go get yourself some food if you haven't already. Eat, have a good time, have all those things. And if you want to see these videos earlier, you can do so on YouTube members or on Patreon for €1 or whatever it is in your currency. And there are 12 videos in this time slot, which is not this exact time slot when you're watching right now, but the Tuesday, Friday, Sunday, 11 p.m. Irish time slot. And that's 12 videos in that time slot across the entire month. And you get 10 of those videos early every 2 weeks. I can't always do the Tuesday video early every 2 weeks because Roma Reacts is a show I do where it takes 8 to 10 hours to record. Sometimes we don't always have the time to get the video out as early as I would want to get it out. But if you want to see your name go across into the text credits, that is €10 as well, and that's for the entire month. You get your name in every single video for the entire month that you are pledged to YouTube members or Patreon. And if you want to hear your name read out as a shout out at the end of every single video, that is €15 as well, and that is the highest tier of both YouTube members and Patreon as well. I want to say thank you first to my patrons of the highest tier, that being Typharo2, Jamie Bull, Jana the Banana, The Ghost of Inazuma, Felicious Felix, Yuled, Anusta, Yassassin, True Peanut Butter, Peter Shelson, Leon, High Kasperian, Neo Showerite, Leah 200, Malcolm Kunde, Axler21, and at the highest tier of my YouTube members, Blasco and Lusanagi. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.